Jordan Moore, Sean Cody. We are joined now by a true striker, Penelope Hocking of USC Women's Soccer. This was Penelope's day. What was it? It was on Saturday. It was the same day. We were up in the Bay.
Victory Saturday.
You were down here. It was a victory Saturday, a 4-0 Saturday for the Trojans. Scoreless game in the NCAA tournament at halftime. You came out in the second half and had 4 goals and an assist.
Yeah.
That's a nice little slice of action. What did you eat at halftime? We would always go with the orange slices. I imagine that was Sean's favorite part of playing soccer as a kid. What did you do at halftime to get everyone revved up, including yourself?
I mean, whenever we come out of a half that we're either like down or we're tied 0-0, Kadani always makes sure that he says like we're fine and we're just gonna keep rolling. And I mean, we played really well the first half, so there was no doubt in our mind that we were gonna go in and score a few goals in the second half. We just all stayed really positive, and there's been games in the past where we've come off in the first half and we've panicked in the second half and we lost a few games like that. So I mean, we learned from those definitely, and we just did that, and we did really well in the second half. We just stayed focused, stayed positive.
It worked.
Yeah.
Obviously, what do you call a 4-piece when you get a 4? It's not a hat trick. Is 3. What's 4? Is there's not a name for a 4?
No, there's not a name for.
Can we call it Penelope? Let's call it a Penelope. What was your favorite of the 4 goals? Going back and watching it, I'm watching them on the internet. I like the crosser when the one in the back. What's your favorite one?
I think my favorite one was probably the first one because we had a lot of shots in the first half and we're just waiting to get one. So in the second half, like getting that goal, getting that breakthrough, I think it was a really good moment for us because we felt really confident and like that was a good celebrating moment too. Yeah.
One of my favorite British soccer expressions is that they'll say about somebody that they score great goals, but they're not a great goal scorer. That's not you. You, to me, are just a true poacher in every sense of the word. And so sometimes the goals just look like tap-ins, or you're playing off that last shoulder, and it's like, oh, she got another breakaway. What's the art of being a goal poacher, somebody that is racking up goals and not just, scoring, golazos?
I mean, yeah, it's just being in the right place at the right time. A lot of it is movement off the ball, too. So if in the first goal, for example, Natalie Jacobs, she made a really good near post run. She cleared the space for me to run back post, and then Aaliyah just played it off to me, and I just put it in. So mostly it's just a team effort, and I just happen to be there to put the ball in the back of the net.
You guys are dancing now in the second round, but this season started off with you guys taking a trip to Europe, and we talked to Coach Kadani, about that trip and what it meant to you guys, and look where you guys are at now. So what do you think what that trip brought for you guys and bringing you guys together with your chemistry?
Well, the freshmen actually got to join us, so it was the new freshmen, the sophomores, juniors, and then some of last year's seniors. So it was really good to get to know the freshmen coming in, and it was really good. It was a really good bonding moment, and yeah, we got to know them. I bet they were really nervous coming in, and their first trip was a trip to Europe. But yeah, it was so fun, and I think it was good for us to build a little bit of team chemistry before the season.
Well, you've built incredible chemistry with Tara Micchione. You guys have this strike partnership going all season long. You've been going back and forth in the goal column. She's been down a little bit, though. She had a little bit of an injury. We're hoping to get her back this week. First off, what's that partnership like? And then with her down, did you feel some responsibility to maybe do a little bit more this last couple weeks?
Yeah, I mean, she's been like a key part of our team this year, and it sucks to not have her. And she's been really sad that she can't be there to help us, but she knows that she has a role on the bench now. And while she's getting healthy, she does a really good job of cheering her teammates on and giving me a lot of positive feedback too, and she's been there for me no matter what. So she's done a really great job, and she's working to get back. But overall, over the season, she's been great to play with. We never even thought that we would do this well together, because in the spring we did really well, but we didn't know that we would have this much chemistry. But it's been so fun.
Only a sophomore here, and you've done some amazing things already. You guys, like I said, you guys are dancing now. But when you look forward in your career, what are some of the things, goals you've set for yourself, not just collegiately maybe, but maybe after college, your post-career in college, and those kind of aspirations?
Yeah, I hopefully I want a chance to go maybe play in the NWSL or go play pro, but ultimately the dream is to be on the full national team, and I've kind of just set that standard for me, and I've been on the U20 team, and that was great, and but I wasn't like a starter or anything. I kind of just sat back, and I didn't really play a lot, so I want to be at like the highest level, and I want to play because I knew how much it was awesome being there, but I didn't like being on the bench. I wanted to play. So yeah, I'm just working really hard to be at the next level.
You know, I was researching before we talked to you. I've been following you for since the day you got here. I had no idea your father was Denny Hocking, who I remember playing, a good utility player for. I remember him with the Twins, but he played in the Major League Baseball for 13 years. Your mother was an athlete. How'd you get into soccer? Did you try softball? Did your dad try to get you going in that, or how'd you end up in this sport?
My dad, he put me in softball. My mom put me in basketball, and then.
And you defied both your parents. That sounds actually like a pretty normal story.
Yeah. I actually hated softball. Me and my sister both hated softball. We played basketball. I really liked basketball, but then soccer, there was just something about it that, I just loved it. Like from the day I started playing, me and my sister both, like we both just like had this love for soccer.
Your twin sister, right?
Yeah.
Who plays at Arizona too, so there's a lot of athleticism in that family.
Yeah. So, I think like basketball was really fun, but soccer, we both knew, me and Liana both knew that we were the best at it, and we knew that we had to stay focused in that if we wanted to like get to the next level in something.
Early in the week, what's your thoughts on a Texas A&M team? Maybe you haven't looked at film yet, but what are your initial impressions of the team you're going against?
Their front line's actually really good. They have Allie Watt, I think she's a senior. She's really fast. She's a really dangerous forward. And they have a few midfielders that we need to take care of too. So we've talked about it in trainings, and that we need to basically just keep the ball away from them and keep moving forward and get the ball to our forward line, and just keep doing what we're doing. We don't have a doubt in their mind that we're going to like take care of business on Friday and do what we need to do to win. But yeah, like their forward line is pretty good, and we just need to take care of them.
Well, we're looking forward to it. It kicks off on Friday at 1:30, USC Texas A&M, right here at McAllister Field. You can get tickets at usctrojans.com/tickets and get them online. Make sure you have your spot reserved. Don't walk up and hope that there's tickets available, because this one could sell out on Friday. Again, usctrojans.com/tickets. USC Texas A&M. 1:30 kick on Friday. Thank you, Penelope, for joining us. When we come back, Sean will break down all the football action. You're listening to Trojans Live.